Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Data. Welcome back to Captain of Industry. That's right. We are charging ahead with the tech tree at the present moment. We're currently working on ship bridge number 2. This is really important because this is going to allow us, hopefully, to travel a little bit further afield, dare I suggest, which I'm very much looking forward to, in fact. Let's see if we can try and maybe institute a little bit of a repair real quick whilst we are waiting for everything that we need. We've also got 158 electronics that are just chilling over there. We've also got a couple of spare workers, which we should probably be aware of. And yeah, we're currently in the process of getting our fertilizer synthesization. Synthesization? Yeah, we're in the process of getting the fertilizer synthesization up and running. But in order to do that, we actually, shockingly, need some more of these. Need some more construction part, just level 1s, to be honest. That is kind of a priority for us at this moment in time. We got plenty of construction part 2s, but we just don't have very many construction part 1. So that's a priority to get that fixed. We've still got the population increase edict on at the moment. We've also got the fuel saver edict on too. That is to try and get us into a slightly better fuel situation. Because let's be frank, we just don't have enough oil at this moment in time. Or at least we don't have enough diesel. So that is the first item on the agenda today. Let's get this sorted. Let's get a cracking unit as well. Is that maybe a little bit too close? No, it should be fine. Cool. And let's just link that up over there. Let's link this up to here. Whoa, I did this the wrong way around, didn't I? Sure did. There we go. Clone that. Stick it down there. And stick it down there. Brilliant. Let's go. Boop. And boop. Don't think it should be altogether too funky here. And I think that we should still have an absolute excess of steam, which is quite nice. Let's get the leftmost output. That links up over there. Leftmost output. Links up over there. Rightmost output. That needs to link into here. As does this one. Cool. All right. It's a little higgledy-piggledy, but frankly, I don't care. It'll work. I'm pretty sure it will anyway. As long as we're able to get a few more building pieces, which really is the limiting factor here. I mean, it might even be worth an upgrade. It might even be worth upgrading all of these facilities to be slightly better. Yeah, it's gonna take a few more workers, but that's fine. Let's pause this output. This flat conveyor right over there. Let's pause that output temporarily. Right. Are we still managing to do full output? What the heck? Are we really? Oh, wow. We're having huge issues with this. With this smokestack. How on earth is that happening? Do we need to have a bespoke system? I guess maybe so. A bespoke smokestack system. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We got ship bridge tech. Let's have a little look-see. 600 steel and a whole bunch of copper. Okay. All right. We do need to get steel production set up, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get that done in this episode. That's the dream anyway. Stick it in 3 times speed. Crude oil resource is getting low. I'm very, very well aware, although we're just keeping this resource on at the moment. Just to wear down the supply, really, more than anything. We will be able to continue to get crude oil from the oil rig. And so that is what we are going to continue to do. In an ideal world, I would also quite like to set up a dumping pipe over here. Get this pipe properly connected to the settlement water facility over here as well. That's kind of grand. That is cool. How are we doing in terms of parts? Yeah, not too bad. Fertilizer setup. Are we good to go? I hope we're good to go. I hope we're good to go. I hope we're good to go real soon. This can be destroyed. I tell you what, we might as well destroy... Might as well destroy these things, right? I mean, they're not integral to the success of anything, so... We might as well give it a punt. And you've got full output. You're missing input. You're missing steam high pressure, which I gotta be honest, kind of thought that we were already hitting. Okay, let's change this around. And we'll connect up the steam here. I think this must have just been a misclick or something, but I don't know why I didn't see that before. There we go. And let's get that quick built. And we're off to the races. That should give us plenty of diesel. Right, let's move ahead with the research, shall we? Ship engine level 2. Better maintenance. Better maintenance is not a bad idea. Enables corn farming. Yeah, let's go corn farming, actually. I mean, we're currently using potatoes. Potatoes, I think, are... they're okay. They're not great. We have maxed out our population, which is also kind of interesting. Do we need to do something about that? Not right now, but we do need to remove the edict. We do need to remove the edict, which continues to increase our population. So we can get rid of that. And 14 workers spare. We should look to do something about that. Let's get you upgraded. Let's get you upgraded. You upgraded and you upgraded. So that's going to allow us to make resources just a heck of a lot faster, which I am very much looking forward to. And in fact, it looks like we're going to have to maybe refine this ever so slightly to ensure that we are able to keep pace. How exciting, eh? How exciting. There we go. Quick build that. Brilliant. And so now we've got one coming through each. It's going to be much quicker. That's great. It's going to put a little bit of extra strain on our iron setup, but frankly, I am not super bothered, even slightly. Very, very happy with how that's looking. Right. Are we getting fertilizer? We sure as heck are. That's brilliant. That's really, really good. Okay, are we fertilizing? Yeah, we're fertilizing a whole bunch of fields. Cripes, that's great. That's really, really good to see. Right, let me get a... Ooh. I was ready to say let me get unit storage, but it doesn't look like... Oh, what? Fertilizer comes out of a pipe? That's wild, actually. Right. Kind of didn't anticipate that fertilizer would come out of a pipe. Kind of just thought it would come out in a bag. Which is a bit embarrassing, I guess. Maybe it's like a slurry kind of fertilizer. I guess. Okay. That's cool. And down here. Okay, let's keep it. Let's keep those pipes and that set up for now. We can always adjust later. That is fine. Okay, let's have a little look-see. Let's have a little look-see. Conveyor belts, could get conveyor belts. Pipes. Turns out that if we increase the pipe diameter, it has a higher throughput. Funny that, eh? We got corn farming. Let's have a little look at corn farming in just a mo. Research Lab 3s. I don't think that Research Labs 3s... Do they do anything right now? I didn't think that they did. Right, so what does corn farming do? 36 per month plus 15% fertility. Is it better? It maybe is better. I mean, 15% fertility? Kind of don't really want to do that. It doesn't seem like it's great. I mean, it seems fine enough, but not fantastic, you know? Maybe I'm just missing something. I guess it will be like accelerated with... It will be accelerated, presumably, with the fertilizer and stuff, but the fertilizer and the water, it just doesn't really seem that great. Oh well, c'est la vie. I also need to get this large truck built, which is completely impossible at the present moment. Can last 7 months without water. It's delayed. That kind of sucks. Greenhouse. Yeah, I mean, we need to get it. We need to get everything upgraded to a greenhouse. But that's fine. Also, there was a very helpful comment, which basically said that I built on my mineral veins with one of my irrigated farms. I don't think that I did. If I did, whatever the mineral vein is, I don't think that it actually matters. But that might just be me. Let's have a little look on the map. Can I go anywhere? Nope. Looks like we're going to need to do... Looks like we're going to need to do at least one upgrade before we head on to the map. Wow, we are absolutely bang out of water. That's not great. Let's turn that back on. Actually, yeah, turn that back on. Let's also get... I don't even know how much water it takes to power this town. But there's no real reason why we can't just use groundwater pumps. There is so much groundwater here. Three and 4. There we go. That's not looking too bad. That's not looking too bad at all. All right. So, wastewater output. We do need to worry about wastewater output. And in fact, I think now is a pretty good time to worry about it. Now is a pretty good time to worry about it. Let's increase the height of everything. Let's build out as far as we possibly can. There we go. That's looking good. It's a little bit of a spaghetti pipe, but I actually think that it'll straight up be worth it. We've got a few more bits and bobs that we need to build over here. This belt needs to be turned back on. Absolutely no reason that it shouldn't be. There we go, and everything is moving smoothly. Everything is moving smoothly. Brilliant. Love to see it. Okay, 18 months of food supply. Not really where I want it to be, but not far off. Not far off at all. We've got a decent amount of diesel, which is great. It would also be good if we could increase our storage of everything. Maintenance is looking just fine. Yep, so we're quite happy with that. Not enough maintenance. I mean, just as I said we had enough maintenance, we ran out of maintenance. What's the issue? Missing input. That missing input just ever so happens to be water. Yeah. Okay, it's not good. It's not good. Whatever it is, it's not good. We need to do something about this. Let's take action to fix this issue once and for all. Let's get another smokestack, a bespoke smokestack in here, and we'll get a bespoke pipe as well to connect this all up as it should be connected up. There we go. Quick builds and quick builds. That's why you love to just have a little bit of Unity lying around. It's very, very handy. Full output? Shouldn't have full output. Should be able to go. Should be able to go. And in fact, I kind of would like to buffer here, because let's be real, there's not enough redundancy in this process. And I think we could all agree a little bit of extra redundancy would go a long way to ensuring our power supply. Let's get that built. There we go. And there we go. I'm just going to pause that pipe, given that there's no real reason for it to work anymore. And now we are effectively able to buffer, which is going to be super duper handy at all times. It's going to take a little while for us to build up that buffer, but when it next rains, I'm sure we'll be pretty much maxed out. Okay, it's looking good. Let's actually, I tell you what, let's actually move. Wow, we have no water here. We have absolutely no water. I think we need to properly start doing seawater desalination. Because let's think about it, right? Not enough workers. Yeah, okay. We absolutely don't have enough workers. I need to lay down a couple of upgrades here. One is fine for now. Let's turn the population boost back on. Completed research lab level 3. What is this? Household goods. I do need to make household goods. Mixer. We don't need a mixer at the moment. Exhaust filtration. I'm not super bothered. Large seawater pump. That's maybe kind of useful. Although we do need research lab 3. Conveyor level 2. Growth boost. Let's take a growth boost, and also maybe mechanical power storage. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we need a huge water plant, really. I think that is clear. We have a whole bunch of input, and we've got a whole bunch of output for the settlement now. But that's okay. Yeah, I think these groundwater pumps will do just fine. But it's just we need way more water everywhere. So yeah, it would be good to sort of solidify everything together and maybe bring everything on to sort of like one level playing field. Yeah. That would be good. Where's the best place to do the water filtration? Ooh, look at this. Look at this. We are completely extracted. We are completely extracted in terms of oil. That means we can remove all of this. There we go, there we go, there we go. Nice. Okay. There's a little bit of extra cleanup to be done here, but you know, for the most part, that is a-okay with me. I'll be happy with that. Right, salination, desalination, I think we need to do over here. So let's get a seawater pump. Let's get that over here. If we can. It's pretty good. Now, that's going to give us seawater. And we need a thermal desalinator. And that's going to give us water, brine, and exhaust. So we get 12 per 10 seconds. That takes in 12 per 10 seconds. Okay, so that's a pretty perfect ratio, right? Let's get that over there like so. Let's get a loose storage in here. Let's get a U-shaped conveyor to hold that in there. And we'll get seawater output, seawater input. That's cracking. Okay, next, let's think of the... Ooh, what is it? Evaporation pond or evaporation pond heated? To be honest, I kind of feel like non-heated evaporation ponds. It's like 4. So we need 4 of them, basically. Two, 3, 4. If we do that, that should... Oh... little bit of a messy pipe, but it'll be fine. Okay. What is this? Is this a U-shaped conveyor output? I think it is a U-shaped conveyor output indeed. Okay, we will grab ourselves a storage facility, loose storage facility, and we will build some loose conveyors. Cool. That was surprisingly easy. There we go. All right, that's looking real nice. I think we should still have enough resources. Brine, is the brine coming through? Not quite yet. We need an exhaust as well, which of course I have neglected to get. Smokestack. Hardly seems worth building a smokestack for just this one thing. Why not just build an onboard exhaust? I guess we'll never know. Right, so I need to build a lot of pipe work. I need to build a heck of a lot of pipe. So first of all, we need to buffer this somewhere. And to that I say, here is kind of fine. So we'll buffer the water. And output can go... Make sure we raise it up, of course. Oh, that's nasty. But actually, it turned out not too bad. Okay, then let's go... Oh. I've done another nasty. There we go. Keep it coming. And let's smash that in there. Now, is there any other area where we want it to go? Kind of over here, I guess. So maybe let's just keep the water pipe. Keep the water pipe going. And yoink it in there. Okay, so that is quite a building operation. I gotta be honest, that is somewhat of an operation. But we're off to the races. Seems like everything is working as it should be. The salt is looking just fine. Are we gonna have enough? We don't have enough. We don't have enough seawater. That's the crazy thing. Okay, well, at least it's working. That's the main thing. The water is traveling through. It seems to be traveling through at a decent rate. And it should be being buffered over here. And then it's going into the fields, which is great, as is the fertilizer. Edicts 2. Let's see if we can maybe upgrade our population growth. Let's have a look. Oh, we can just double it up. Well, captain's office is not available. It's because of low power. And the reason that we've got no power, presumably... Oh, we are bang out of coal. Aha. No designations to be mined in tower range. Okay, well... we gotta do something about this. And by do something about this, I mean we're gonna continue to put things off until we absolutely have to. That's a really bad policy. That is a shockingly bad policy. Let's equalize the ground here. There we go. And then we're actually going to start downwards. Edges are too deep below the terrain. Alright, well that's fine. If we're able to do that, then that's perfect. Okay, there we go. Back to work with you. Back to work with you. That's why our power situation has become somewhat sketchy recently. It's because we've completely run out of coal. Right, 16 months of food supply. We've got the time. Let's get this housing upgraded. Let's get this housing upgraded as well. 2 extra housing units will make a big difference, I think. And in fact, we probably want to double up our power setup too. At some point soon. How are you doing? No mining designations? Ooh. Good thing I spotted that, eh? Let's go... There we go. Copper's not really a big deal anyway. How are we doing for iron? Oh, I've got plenty more queued up for iron. Sand, similarly, we got loads of sand. We've got absolutely tons of sand. Right, 52 workers. That's maybe a little bit excessive. Let's turn off the growth for just a sec. Let's continue with the research. Mechanical power storage. I did say that I'd do mechanical power storage. Sure. I'll do it. I'll do it for now. I'll do it for now. Air separator's looking fine. We've got a whole bunch of everything. With the exception of oxygen. Oxygen we need to do something about. I have no idea what we're going to do with oxygen. Keep empty, maybe? I mean, burn it off? I guess we can burn oxygen off. Sure. Alright. Burn oxygen off. Don't want to quick build it because I ain't got the unity. Population health is falling. Thank goodness it seems to have disappeared. Grand. Okay, we're getting salt. That's brilliant. Some mining designations that are outside tower areas. I thought I fixed everything. I think I did. We'll never know. All right, cool. Mechanical power storage is working. We need to get steel production set up. That is next on the agenda, probably. I think for now, we're probably good for food. Maybe it's worth us getting this instead. We'll do one. Oh, I mean, one of these takes 15 fertility, so we really need to do like 2 to 3. Oh, I don't like this though. This is gonna reduce my fertility. This is gonna reduce my fertility dramatically. Instead of a 1-to-1 to keep the fertility high. Yeah, so it's going to reduce it by 15%. A second one is going to reduce it to... That seems like a super inefficient way of going about doing things, but it's actually slightly more efficient than growing potatoes, so I guess we roll it out? Right, it might result in a somewhat antsy supply issue for a little while, but I'm just gonna face up to the fact and get over it, I suppose. Desalinator is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Mechanical power storage, we got it. Let's move on. Pipes. I want to get storage level 2. Requires coming soon. Stay tuned. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that we can't research it. So let's go and do that. Okay, let's get a steel set up. And let's also get glass as well. Right, molten iron. Molten iron. Yeah, so we need to take molten iron, which is a combination of coal. Why the heck are we not getting any... Why the heck are we not getting any joy with coal? Let's add a few more trucks here. Right, so I think we need a brand new furnace for this. It only seems prudent for us to create a brand new furnace 16. In fact, we actually need to create 2 brand new furnaces. Actually, no, just one is fine. The ratios work. There we go. Okay, let's go iron ore. Brilliant. And then let's nab ourselves a oxygen furnace, which turns molten iron, just one, molten iron into molten steel. So oxygen, we currently just burn it off, but thankfully we're actually manufacturing it quite nearby. Punt that in there. Let's get a smokestack in here. Right, then we get molten steel, and then presumably we can just do the output right over here. And we need to get 2 outputs. And we can just use the regular old metal caster. Cool. And we're going to use the molten channel again. Nice. Brilliant. Okay, what's the issue? Too much exhaust? Ah, funny that. I didn't actually consider. But we've already got a smokestack right here. Cool. That's worked super well. Let's build that. Wow, I got loads of Unity. Holy cow. Things are looking great. Okay, missing input. We need the oxygen input. Let's pause the... what is it? Which line is it? This line? Yeah, pause this one temporarily. And instead, let's continue to just punt the oxygen right into the... Yeah, right into the oxygen furnace. That seems like a much more productive use of everyone's time right now. And I think that the ratios are... fine. Although I may have over-egged... the amount of metal casters that I actually need. But at the end of the day, I think that we can just about muddle through with an extra metal caster. Right, corn will dry out due to lack of water. That's no good. That's no good to me. That is absolutely no good to me. Thankfully, as it turns out, water is blissfully forthcoming. Let's press on. I'll take vehicle management. I'm 10 away from the cap. We're definitely getting there. definitely getting there. This monstrous ramp is looking mighty fine, if I do indeed say so myself. We're not really making our way through the iron, but we're definitely looking towards another coal deposit somewhere. Is that coal there? That looks coaly. That is coaly. Wow, that's a lot of coal. There's a lot of coal over here, too. Holy cow, there's a lot of coal here. Okay, I don't know why I was worried. Even if I can't see it on the surface, there's definitely coal around. That's for sure. Right, my boat is doing absolutely nothing, and it has done absolutely nothing for a long period of time. Let's start repairs. Start loading the ship with 200 bits of iron. Absolutely. Might as well make it work, eh? Might as well make it work. Oh, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way of moving this coal around. With a large excavator and a large truck. That is the way to do it. Steel is looking just fine. That's grand. I think now. Ooh, we've got a small excavator there. I think now the only thing that we really need to worry about is a glass maker. Now, how the heck do we make a glass maker? The industrial maker. Blast furnace. Yeah. Right. I see. So, the industrial maker combines salt, sand, and acid. Let's build it here then, I guess. I don't love this setup, but I'll power through. Single U-shaped conveyor is fine. Importantly, the sand is still going to have to be driven from one side of the map to the other side of the map, which is suboptimal to say the least. Not to mention the fact that acid is also going to have to be driven across map at the moment. But it's fine. It's fine. It spaces things out a little bit, and it's kind of important. Right, after that, we can stick it in a blast furnace. It's 9. Uses 9 every 20. So we basically do 2 blast furnaces. Cool. And I know this is a little stretch, but I'm going to add an additional storage facility specifically for coal storage. There we go. Glass mix and glass mix. Are we still okay for construction parts? Not really. Kind of have run out of construction parts. Advanced logistics control, truck overloading edict. Ooh. I'm going to get the large excavator first, because I think it's probably more important, but that's okay. Coal is going to be on... no, hold on. Hold on, that's not coal. It's salt. Keep full of salt. And there we go. A few bits and bobs to sort out now. Get the excavator, the exhaust, that's fine. Do need to get slag storage somewhere. I'm just sort of throwing this all together. As can no doubt be seen. Then we need to get glass output, and the glass is going to go... It's 8 in 20. We get 8 every 20. So we need 1-to-1 ratio, which means that we need 2. Cool. And I'm pretty sure it's molten. Transport to selected position is not possible. Now, is this because Is this because molten stuff can't go up and down stairs? That may very well be the case. What do you know? He's only gone and fixed it. Right. Let's fix slag first. Slag output. Oh, that is... It's nasty. It's nasty, 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 but it's fine. Oh, in fact. Ooh. Move this over a little. Move this over a little bit. We can't have this too close. Because we need to be able to output the slag. Yep. And yep. Yoink that in there. Perfect. All right, then glass is the output, and the glass will be stored here. And we will do it with conveyors. Not conveyor level 2s, just conveyor level 1s. Cool. All right, do we need anything else? Don't think so. Let's quick build that. Quick build that. Oh, look at that. It's yellow. Molten glass is yellow. Very cool. Did I not sort out the smoke stack stuff? Quick build that and pipe. Alright, it looks really higgledy-piggledy, but got a soft spot for it. This is looking. Okay, we should be full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Let's quick build that. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Loose storage of slag can be stored here, please. And this needs to be on keep empty. Hey, hey, hey. That's looking good. Let's quick build this, and that is coal if I'm not mistaken. That needs to be on keep full order. And just like that, we're able to get glass. Cool. Now we need to start rolling out these trucks, which use, well, everything that we have got at an advanced level, plus large excavators, which have just coincidentally appeared. We can build 2 of them right now. We can build 2 of them because we've got the electronics that are just still chilling around. We need 5 more bits of iron as well in order to get fully up and running. How have we not managed to do this? No job idle stopped. Pray tell why? Not. Oh, I see. It's because it's out with the mining area. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now we've done that. We should be good. There's going to be a little bit of coal to scrounge up here. That's fine, though. Low food supply. There shouldn't really be too much of a low food supply. But there is a little bit of a low food supply, primarily because a lack of water. Problematic, as ever. There's always something. There's always something. Let's take this off again so that we can start to utilize the groundwater pumps in order to move water. In order to move water into this field. Not enough maintenance and also not enough workers. That's presumably because we've somewhat run out of iron because things just... Yeah, we had a little bit of an issue. I'll pause that temporarily so that we don't make any construction components, and instead we will focus on the maintenance a little bit more heavily, which seems fine. Seems totally fine. Large seawater pump. Let's go. Let's go. We got any large trucks yet? I think we probably have one. I don't know if it looks any different, though. Current research is too advanced for our lab. What did I... Oh, yes. Oh, we need to get research lab 3s. How on earth we're gonna get those, I have no idea. Oh, it's very simple. It's very simple and very cheap. Cool. All right, we'll address that in a little bit. I am super struggling to make this work. This can be upgraded to a greenhouse. Let's see if that works. Quick build 23 Unity. I will actually do that. I'll take that just because I want to see what the sort of efficiencies actually are. We need more workers than we currently have. I don't think there are any workers that we can really take off their current responsibilities. That's the only issue. Let's assign 3 large coal trucks. Or 3 large trucks to coal, I should say. So how much stuff can large trucks take? Oh, here they are. Cargo capacity. 60? Heck yeah, dude. That's great. Okay, that's wonderful. Are they going to get fully loaded? I hope that that's the case. Dead, no water. Now we're clearing. Okay, pause that and instead send them to work over here. Yeah. Harvest in 6 months. That's not good. That's not good. Having to turn this off and also having these plants die is an abject, not good thing to have happen. Especially when there is... Okay, you know what? I need to grow my population a bit. I'm doubling down. I'm doubling down on the whole increased population thing. In the vain hope that if we get more population, then we can do more food growing. Okay, not enough maintenance? How on earth do we not have enough maintenance? How on earth are we not getting enough iron? How on earth are we not getting enough coal? Oh, look at that. 60 freaking coal. Oh, that is just the ticket. That's cracking. All right. Get that re-enabled. Let's go, 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 go. You know what? We can get another excavator over here. No reason why not. And we can also cut this back, and instead maybe focus work on one large excavator. Just one singular excavator. One singular excavator for now. It's only going to cost us a little bit of steel. And I have no doubt that we'll be able to hit that milestone real freaking quick. And in fact, maybe even allocate an additional excavator if it is required. Low power? We should not hit low power under any circumstances. Missing input? What are we missing? We're not missing coal. We are missing water. Are you freaking kidding me? Right. Clearly this is imbalanced. Right. Start growing potatoes after this. We're just using so much water. We're just using so much freaking water. Population is increasing. Population is increased to the point where I'm now very comfortable turning that off. Yeah. And in fact, we can really afford to get an additional farm. Truck is broken as it lacks maintenance. Yeah, could we maybe, I don't know, boost this, and boost this? Let's go, let's go, let's go. We okay for iron at the moment? Yeah, we're just fine for iron. That's fine. No freaking water. How on earth are we not... How on earth are we not managing water here? I'll never know. Okay, pause this pipe. Actually, don't pause that pipe. Pause this pipe. So just continue to feed this fluid storage, which prioritizes the greenhouse. Farm corn will dry out due to lack of water. Yeah, that's... I would describe that as super not ideal. Right. We'll try and keep this... salt storage empty, but I don't know where we're going to take it. Are we going to dump it? Is that the plan? We'll allow the brine to... Yeah, where are we taking it? Are we just dumping it on the big old pile here? I guess so. I guess so. I guess that's exactly what we're doing. Cool. All right, 6 months of food left. Let's maybe roll out the food saver. Yeah. Maintenance, we're actually back in business. We're back in business in terms of maintenance. As long as we have coal, we're fine. It's the freaking water situation that worries me. Fill output. But if we re-enable this, then we're gonna have future problems. It's... I don't like this rainwater harvester. I don't like it one bit. I think it's problematic for us. It's clearly not doing the job that it's supposed to. 3.71 food per month, as opposed to 3.21 here. So it is good. The greenhouse is definitely beneficial. It's just hungry for water. And it also looks like the fertility decrease is... Or the fertility increase in the green manure is actually slightly increased. Interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to cut that cycle out. Yeah, okay. 5 months worth of food. Let's think about this. Let's get 2 farms. Let's get 2 farms. Let's quick build that. Let's quick build that. Let's get potatoes. And then that. Potatoes. And then that. And they don't have any water. Because, of course, why would they? They will not have any water at all. Water treatment is just being completed. The irony, the absolute irony of water treatment just being completed. Right, are we extracting here? We're extracting here. I tell you what. I have an idea. My idea is to split the existing water line, which is feeding the town, which is excessive. Let's use that instead. There we go. Let's use that instead to fill the fields. Because we'll always be able to manage the town. Can we not fill up from here, from this fluid storage place? Apparently not. All right, we've got 1 month of food left before we're gonna see problems. Let's look on the map. We can ask for food. We can ask for food. Yeah, so 20. Oh, we don't have any construction parts. Any level 2 construction parts. Let's turn that back on so that we can actually get some level 2 construction parts. Let's do that as a priority, video game. Seems like a great idea to me. And let's pause this on the other side. So we're at 0 months here. Crops are delayed by a couple of months. No water. Yeah, we've got absolutely diddly squat in terms of water. 1 month of food supply. Please rain. I think it's gonna rain soon. Is this still not connected? How do I know which way this is? How do I know which way this is going? There we go. Quick build and quick build. All right. Hallelujah. Okay, the water is coming. The water is coming. That's great news. That's great news. Also, the construction part level 2s. There we go. Enable that. Don't know why I disabled that in the first place. Let's go. They're coming too. They're coming too. Pause that. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, so that's going to get us a little bit of extra food. Should keep us in a good place. Plenty of water in the fields. I say plenty of water in the fields. Not a huge amount of water in the fields, but definitely, hopefully enough to keep us going. Oh my goodness gracious me. You are just... It's just not enough water. It's just not enough water. We just need so much water in order to actually make this stuff work. These outputs are not working. You know what? Let's redo this a little. Take that down. And we'll redo that, and we'll just create an input specifically over here somewhere. Right. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, can we quick build that too? 3 Unity. I'm burning through my Unity like there's no tomorrow, but at least I think we're finally using up a whole bunch of this water, which is great. We're pumping it into the main pipe, and slow as it may be, it's coming. It's coming. We seem to be okay. For now. For food. Man, okay. Changing over to corn. I don't know if that was the thing that did me in, but it almost did me in. It bloomin' well almost too right did me in. Right. Well, we've managed to backlog a whole bunch of water here. I'm not sure if that's useful for anything. I don't know why we're not loading trucks up with water. We should be able to load trucks up with water, but we're not, apparently. So that's real strange. You can be deboosted, you can be deboosted, and you can be deboosted as well, so that we can actually start to get a little handle on the Unity situation. Are there any other edicts that would perhaps give us anything better? I don't think so. Right, we should have, coming online in a couple of months, a whole bunch of bits and bobs that will save us. Fill output. Yeah, that's not helpful. We got loads of water over here, and yet it's not being transported by Can we get that to be kept empty then? And maybe this one, keep this one empty too? I don't think that's going to make a difference, because I don't know why, but trucks just don't really seem to like to pick up water. Where are you going? Okay, I see. So we're manually moving the water over to this place. That's fine. I mean, obviously the preferred way to do that is via pipe, which is less intrusive. But I guess if it works, then great. I think, to be honest, corn lost due to lack of water. I think what we really need to do is just have a wholesale rethink on the way that we handle food, because at the moment it's really, really not great. We have finished doing the... No, we don't need to visit there. We have finished doing the loading. We can go and deliver the cargo on the boat. I haven't actually sent the boat out at all this episode, so we might as well do that. We're still waiting for the excavator to get built. Let's just quick build it. I know it's going to cost me a little bit of unity. Ooh, and we don't have enough workers. That's nasty. Can I pause the rubber maker? Sure. I mean, look, we got plenty of rubber. Well, we don't have plenty of rubber, but you get the picture. It's not necessary if we're burning the medium distillate off in flares. I think we're doing better for water now. Definitely looks that way. Definitely looks that way. We're at least moving water around in such a way that it doesn't feel like... It doesn't feel like we're wasting it, and it feels like our food situation is somewhat improving. It needs to be consolidated, though. Ship delivered cargo to damaged cargo ship. That's cool. Not enough fuel for vehicle to refuel. Why the heck not? Missing input. We should not have any missing inputs as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, we should be just fine. Okay. No idea where my cargo ship has got to. I assume it's going to be coming in for landing quite soon, but that's fine. Okay, we're back. We're back up to 13 months of supply. That's great. Diesel is apparently now the pressing issue. There's always something to keep you on your toes, eh? Ooh, look at the size of this excavator. Look at the size of this excavator. Not quite loading a truck in one fell swoop, but not far off. That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. This is all looking remarkably good. It's certainly looking a lot better than it was. That's for sure. Where are my cargo ships? Hey, they're here. Brilliant. We're unloading crude. That's great. Let's unload to the tank as quickly as we possibly can. Missing input. Yeah, we got good input. We're fine for diesel. Then we're missing the input again, and diesel's going down. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Everything is fine. Trucks can go over by 25%, but they require an extra 15% maintenance. I'm never going to use that. Almost certainly never going to use that edict. But it's perhaps something that I should consider. We're not emptying this salt. Is there anything that we can do with salt? Anything other than what we are currently doing with salt? We're not doing much with salt at the moment. We're turning it into glass, which is fine. Can we not assign it a dumping resource? I think that we've got plenty of dumping. We do have enough dumping for now. Not a huge amount of dumping. But it's fine. Okay. Small excavator has no fuel. Ah, nonsense. Nonsense. Especially now that we've got 2 cargo ships, we should have no issues. We should have no issues with that. Okay, it's worth us getting an upgrade to one of these research labs, just so that we can do it. I guess I might as well quick build it. No real reason not to. That has had a knock-on effect to something down the line. Let's pause. Blast furnace. I need more population, but I frankly can't afford it. Research lab 3. Oh look, that's really cool. We're gonna get some tier 3 techs, but we're gonna do it in the next episode. Everything is running pretty darn well, if I do indeed say so myself. We got a couple of fuel issues, but nothing that can't be ironed out in the next episode. And to be honest, nothing that can't be ironed out with just a little bit more crude. A little bit more crude oil, perhaps. And a slightly quicker turnaround. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Captain of Industry. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Thank you ever so much for watching. Thanks as ever to the fantastic Patreon supporters. Patreon.com/Open Thanks to Banana and Aurelio from the $225+ tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.